Hello viewers, you're welcome to Moves Editing TV YouTube channel. This is another edition of Canva design and editing application. In this video, I will take you through brief design and use of templates on the Canva application. And if this is your first time of coming across this channel, do well to subscribe to our videos, like, comment and share, and we highly appreciate your efforts. This is Mark J. I remain your humble tutor in this channel. And once again, for the purpose of this tutorial and training, I shall be using the Canva web version application. I hope that is okay with us all. So let's get to our Canva application, and our anonymous question remains: what will you design today? That tells you that we are at the home of our Canva application or the Canva interface. Now, we want to learn how to design or how to use already existing templates on Canva to design a graphic. It may be a flyer or anything. So I just want to show you the step in doing so and what happens and what will you use when you want to design a flyer using your Canva application. Don't forget, you can equally get the application itself on the Play Store or the Apple Store. Thank you. So we are now conversant. I believe we are all now conversant with the previous tutorials, the basic features of Canva. By now, we should be abreast with the basic features of Canva. So when I said I'm going to click the plus button, you should know where I am going to click. If you haven't watched my videos, do well to go and watch the previous videos. Thank you. So I'm going to click on the plus button, and let's see what happens after clicking on the plus button. Alright, so after clicking on the plus button, we have some options available to us. You can see something like templates for you. So we are not into video creation in this particular tutorial. Is that alright? We want to see how we can be able to use and customize a template or design a template on our own. Is that okay? So let's say we want to design a flyer. Is that okay? Then we have to go to the option and then what? Look for our flyer. Then the question is, how do we look for our flyer, or how do we locate and make use of what? Our flyer. Should we design from scratch, or we want to use an already existing template? So you go to the search button where there is a question: what would you like to create? Is that okay? So we are going to look forward, type for a flyer. But even with that, we have what? Something flyer. If you can look on my screen, we have flyer into bracket A4 21 by 29.7 centimeters. Is that okay? So we have different sizes. Is that okay? So let's quickly go to the search button. Okay, so let's search for flyer, and let's wait for it to load. So it has brought the various dimensions. Is that okay? I mean the sizes that we want to use. It has brought them. So we have to choose the one that we want to use. Is it the portrait? Is it the landscape? Is that okay? Is it an advertising flyer? Which type of flyer are you about to design? Is that okay? So let's just take for the landscape. For the sake of this tutorial, let's just go for the landscape flyer, which is about 29 point something times. You can all see that on my screen. So when I click on it, so we allow it to load, because we are also using data for our designs. Most of the design applications uses what? Online, or you have to use your data have to be on before you can be able to utilize the tools that are available on the application for you to use. Now, after I have clicked on the option, it has brought us to this particular interface. Now you can see a lot of already existing templates. Is that okay? Recently used, some that I have used before, you can see them recently used. Then you can see all results. Some of them you can see a crown and a pro. That means those are for paid versions. Without that, you cannot be able to use them. So you have to go through what actually do you want to design. So these are just steps. Is that okay? These are just steps for us to be able to choose what we want to do. If it is a flyer like we are doing, you quickly look through those without the pro or the crown symbol. Then we are able to look through and pick the one that is the most suitable for our design. Is that okay? So maybe you want to real estate, okay? Real estate, or you are a designer, maybe a painter. You are into interior designs. Is that okay? So you have an already existing template over here that you can use. You just have to add small modifications or a little bit of changes to it for you to be able to use them. Is that okay? So we can have a lot of such of this templates that are here. Is that okay? But in case you want to start from a scratch, you are a designer. Okay, in one of our videos I said Canva is made for even people with zero knowledge in designing. Some people too are designers, but they have problem with color combination. So Canva has got everybody covered. Is that okay? So let's say we want to start afresh. We don't want to use anybody's template. So what we have to do is to pull this interface down like this, as you've seen. Then you can have your interface where you want to start your own designs. Is that okay? Where you want to start your own designs, then you can go to start designing, crafting your flyer, putting in elements and a lot of colors for you to be able to design your flyer. That is very interesting. Is that okay? So this particular tutorial is all about brief introduction to the flyer design. Is that okay? Then, if after opening, you can see some of tools. Let me just say tools in this case. Is that okay? For our use, you can see something like design. You can see elements. You can see text. You can see brand. You can see uploads. You can see draw. You can see projects. You can see apps, magic media, and a lot of them. Is that okay? These are tools that are already available for you to be able to make your design a successful and a very nice work. Is that understood? So let's quickly explore some of these tools that are available for our design. Okay, so if you click on the design, is that so? If you click on it, it should be able to give you something. So I'm going to quickly click on design. So if you click on design, it is still taking you back to existing templates. Okay, maybe you haven't figured out what exactly you want to design. So going back to design, you may be able to have ideas about what you actually want to design. The template then may give you an idea of what you want to design. Okay, so if you go back to design as I did, then you may be able to see exactly what you want to do, or you may decide to use an already existing template which you want to effect changes to. Then let us also go to elements. The element also allows you to be able to use some of these available tools that are here. You can see the element shapes, you can see frame, you can see line, arrow, heart, circle, logo, table, square, border, anything you want to do. Is that okay? Anything you want to do, they are available. And there's a search button where you can search for elements in case they do not appear on the very interface you are all seeing on my screen. Is that understood? Then you go to text. The text allows you to enter text into whatever you are designing. So you have the heading. If it's a heading you want to give to your design, you have a subheading and a little bit of body text. That is very simple. You just have to choose which option that suits whatever you want to do. Then boom, you are able to do whatever you want to do. And so these are the very basic things. Is that okay? The uploads, let's leave brown for now whilst we go to uploads. The upload option allows you to access your media on your phone, your gallery. Okay, you may be able to have some of the elements that you want to use for design on your art already existing in your gallery or in your phone. So the uploads allows you or gives you an option for you to access those tools, those elements that you want to use to create or design whatever work you are doing. Is that okay? So you can also be able to search by keywords, color, anything. So this particular video is just dedicated to explaining the basics of designing a flyer or designing anything. It can be advertising, it can be for wedding, it can be for funeral, anything that you want to design. Or you can also use an already existing template for your work or whatever you want to do. Do well to like our videos, comment on what you want me to add to my videos for your understanding or for tutorial sake. Like and share our videos. Then we meet in the next video for more thrilling and enjoyable content. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like our videos and don't forget to share and subscribe others as well. Thank you.